Hi and welcome to another episode, and what we've got here is Divoom Spark Your Life PIXOO MAX customizable pixel art signboard. Now I first came across these because of Pete over on his channel onaretrotip, links down below, and for Divoom I'll put links down below as well, because you can actually buy this for $99, which is around £80, 80 British pounds. It all depends on where everything's going at the moment. But you can get free delivery, but you also can pay a little bit more to get it faster. So also that might depend on where you are in the world and everything like that. But to get to the UK, you can spend £100 for it. Now, since I backed it on a Kickstarter, I got it a fair bit cheaper than that. Also because I was lucky enough to get one of the early bird, backing bits. So let's have a look what's inside. Now, I will say that it comes in an even bigger box for its delivery, which nicely protects it. It's kind of obvious it had a bit of a kick in, but took this out, and as you can see, well, there's no damage to this at all. So it's been very well packed in the first place. It didn't just arrive in this box. Now let's have a look inside. Oh, dun dun dun. Oh, I'm gonna have to slide things up a little bit. There's a box here, all in cling film or shrink wrap, what you want to call it. The Divoom itself, that's got some weight to it, that. Just some more cardboard, nothing of interest. I shall just pause the video for me a second, and there we go. So all covered in cling film, a shrink wrap. Let's have a look what we can get inside this one. It says indoor and in-car pixel art display. Now that's one thing I have to say, they did videos of it on the Kickstarter in England and Scotland and Wales and Northern Ireland and the rest of Europe and so on and so forth. I wouldn't do it. I doubt that the laws in your country would allow you to get away with having something as big as what this is stuck in your back window of your car. I'm not saying you don't have it in your car for a bit of fun to do while you're traveling, for the kids to play in the back seat or something, but I wouldn't actually use it to send messages to fellow car drivers and so on, fellow people on the road, because I think we get into an awful lot of trouble by the police. So there's that bit. Let's have a look inside here. Oh, there's things on the back. So yeah, you can see clamps and things. Well, everything's very well packed, isn't it? Let's open this up for the very first time. So what do we have? We have very big chunky cigar lighter extender cable. Car lighter, cigarette lighter, cigar lighter, power something, because that's really what lots of people use it for nowadays. So basically the idea of that, of course, is that you can run it through your car and then charge power the device. A window sucker thingy and another window sucky thingy. So the idea is you can stick them in two places in your car. Oh, there's something else in here. What is it? Oh, a USB charger. So I think you're supposed to stick that directly in there so that you can charge it from USB. So that's the fun of everything that's in that box. No use to me because I will not be using it in a car. And it does say indoor and outdoor pixel display, so yeah, that's what it says it is, but that is the car mount accessories. Now what you get for when you purchase it directly, I'm not too sure, I haven't double checked, but that's what I got for backing as a Kickstarter. Let's have a look in here, try not to cut the actual box. What have we got? Oh, just a corner comes off. No spectacular. There we go, we're peeling away. a whole lot of writing on the back. So it's thick shrink wrap on here. It's not stuff. Let's dump that out of the way. So what have we got? As I said already, we've got the PIXOO MAX customizable pixel art signboard, and now you get an idea of what the fun you can maybe have with this thing. So pixel art creation, mood lighting, music visualizer, multi-use and in-car display. Again, I wouldn't recommend it for use in a car. So let's zoom in a little bit, so you can, if you've got your big resolution going, maybe you can read along with me. So it's Bluetooth controllable. PIXOO MAX is a customizable pixel art signboard featured. I'm reading it word for word, so if the English is a little bit off, don't necessarily blame me. PIXOO MAX is a customizable pixel art signboard featured a 32 by 32 LED panel. You can create and display any pixel art animation via a free Divoom companion app. Whether you want to decorate your home or store or interact with another friendly driver, which is something I don't think you should do, PIXOO MAX provides a new way to communicate. Best of all, it is backed by a massive online gallery and community with your millions of users. It says it's got 1024 mobile app programmable full RGB LED, easy pixel art and animation creation process, online pixel art gallery and users community, daily functions in evolving mobile application, included stand and suction cup for indoor and in-car display. Whoa, a whole load of text. Now, just a little note to the people at Divoom, if you happen to be watching this review, you need someone to maybe go over your English a little bit more. Right, let's have a look. Not taking the mickey out of people who speak many different languages and stuff. I don't speak any other languages. I'm not knocking that. It's just if you're going to be giving out a retail product and you're going through the effort of trying to do it in lots of different languages, and English being the main one, you might want to make sure you definitely get it right. That's all I'm saying on that. And yes, I know I'm being very picky. Oh, some interesting stuff there. Download the app, and it's got the QR code on the side. That's a good way of getting you going. So even if you see this in a store, you can download the app and start getting a bit of an interest in what's actually going on. So let's zoom out again, because we want to see what's actually inside the box. Divoom, nicely sort of shiny there. That's very nice. Very professional looking. Oh, some foam. So yes, I mean, a whole lot of effort has been done into you actually taking the time to open this up. So let's move that to the side. We've got, what have we got? We've got a little triangle saying it's quality controlled past, and some little stickers as if it was like emojis. So yeah, you can go around sticking them everywhere. Oh, there's what I'm assuming is in a manual. Come on. We tip it out instead. There we go. I don't really need that. I can go back in there. So what have we got? Lots of different things explaining on how to use it in many different languages. English being the first one. So yeah, there is actually not much to it. It's pretty much, this is what you get. Yep, this is what you get. This is how you turn it on. This is the QR code again. You can mess around with it if you've got an iPhone. You can use Siri to control it. That'd be really nice if they brought it in that you can control it with Alexa. That'd be really nice. But my Echo is just activated because I said that. And you can put it in car mode, which I will definitely say yet again, don't do it. Right, so it reckons that the playback time is 12 hours just off the battery capacity because it's 5,000 milliamps. Voltage is 3.7 volts. It reckons that you get 5 to 6 hours. USB charging cable is 5 amps. To charge it, you need 5 volts at 2 amps. The average mobile phone charger probably has that nowadays. A wireless range of up to 10 meters. Well, that's standard with Bluetooth. And it's Bluetooth compliant. version 5, and then a load of warranties telling you this, that and the other. Right, so that was interesting. Charging cable, I'm assuming, is in here, because as you notice, the one thing that they've skipped past is giving you a charger, because, well, one, waste around the world, you don't really need. Lots of people have already got chargers, and then the other side of it is it saves them having to figure out where in the world you live. So they're giving you all the many different pinouts. So I believe this is the stand, which kind of stand up itself. Charging cable, an elastic band around it. Let's put everything back, just so I know where it all is later. Charging cable though, it's a nice coded one. USB-C, that's nice to see. And it even says Divoom on it, so they've paid the extra and got their own dedicated charging cable, which is all brings towards the quality of this. So far so good. I mean, it's a not one for the experience of opening boxes, but yes, it's definitely an experience. Right, the PIXOO Max again with its shiny stuff. It's been very daintily put together. You can see that they've made sure the folds are in the right places. You know, it's not just been slapped together. Oh, and there's the device. So, yeah, you can maybe see some stuff around because it's all shiny. But, let's put this back in here for now. Oh, I'll put myself out again. Just so that I've got some space to do some stuff in here. Sorry if I'm showing a bit of glare from the light, reflections and everything. Right, so yes, I'll never get to work in one of their factories, but there we go. Yep, all goes back in very nicely. I know I've left the stickers out, but who cares? Right, that goes there. So what we need to do is, before we peel it off, let's make sure it works. So where's the on button? Is it obvious where the on button is? Yes, it is. There it is. Got a picture. Beep. Oh, look at that. So now we know it appears to be working. Whoa, it's very bright. Let's turn it down a bit. It has got a... Oh, I'm trying to make it come down in dullness, but it's got all these different things built in. Alright, let's try to turn the brightness down a bit. How do we do that? Do we press and hold it? Oh, this is a bit where I've put the manual away and I've not read how to turn the brightness down. And I seem to have managed to turn it off. Right, maybe we'll just play with the app. But there is a button on the side that says brightness, but it's the same rocker sort of button of the power one. So there we go, it reckons that's what the time is, but we'll mess around with the app now. So bring up the app. Let's see how we actually get this going. Bluetooth search. So just going to find it. Is it going to be that easy? No, it's not going to be that easy. So, oh, it is going to be that easy actually. So you don't have to press any buttons, you're just connecting. Bluetooth is done. So then, how do we control it? Fix slow animation playback. Update. Oh, so it's got to do an update. I'll zoom past this because it says it's got 100 bits to do. and it's only got to 15%. So I'll come back to this, and basically it did the update, didn't reboot, didn't do anything funny, it just, that's it, job done. So that's nice. That's the update was relatively quick. You know, it was only a minute or so really. Let's see if we can just tap that and send that across. Allow. Is that it? Is that gone across now? Oh, there we go. It's that easy and that quick. I'm sorry that there's so much glare from my computer, not my computer, my camera hanging up over the top there, but it's really nice and bright. This, it's really impressive the way that the LEDs actually shine. Let's have another look for people that like kitty cats. I mean, that's how quick it was. I want to share that. There we go, it's animated. That was really quick. What else can we do? That robot from Star Wars program. Oh, bit of a glitch. Let's try that again. There we go. So the first time there was a bit of a glitch. More Star Wars. Ah, you see, there's a bit of a glitch. So if you try to do things while it's updating, it'll confuse it. So don't do that, I guess. More Star Wars. Someone seems to like an awful lot of Star Wars stuff. I see what's happening now. So there is kind of a glitch in the realms of, let's find something a bit of a bit of animation to it, like this strobe bit here. If I press that and cancel it at the same, oh no, upload it and cancel at the same time. That was the thing that seemed to do it. Oh, it's not happening now. How weird. It was glitching a little bit. You saw that happen a couple of times. Maybe it's something to do with a particular GIF. No? Yeah, it has. See, look. It's not shooting. So I upload it. No? Yeah, that's not uploading. That's to share it. Yeah, so sometimes it's glitching. And it might do... Yeah, I think it might be down to the actual GIF. Yeah, see, there's a glitch. So uploading data to it isn't the best. It's not 100% perfect. That's going really fast compared to the animation stuff. But let's see if we can turn the brightness down a bit, because that's still not so great for you. No, that's the settings, LED settings, light intensity. Let's turn it down a bit. There we go. Let's turn it down a lot. Oh, yeah, maybe not all the way off. Yeah, light intensity. That's normally just known as brightness. Car mode we don't need. Turn that off. Yeah, so for me starting it, for here, this is kind of, it's still nice to look at, but it's not as bright as what you're looking at through the camera. So let's go back. So obviously here you sign in with your account and things like that. Yeah, obviously the LED settings. But let's see what other fun stuff we can send across to it. What do we recognize that we might like to have? Oh, here we go. Maybe not Wolfenstein. I recognize Wolfenstein, but there we go. Back to the Future. See, it's glitched again. That's not so great, it keeps glitching. Now, is it because Bluetooth? I mean, I've got decent Bluetooth on my S10 here. So let's try again. No. So you're bored. It's turned itself off. I never told it to turn itself off. Oh, it had very little charge. I wonder if that's why it was having problems. Right then, so let's plug it in. Okay, so after charging it, basically it's dead easy to do. You stick your charging cable in there, USB-C as I said. Little light to let you know that it's charging. It's a bit fiddly to get in, but it's not that fiddly, but you know, it's very tight little space for it to go into. But one thing I have discovered with the glitching, basically find something with a big animation and cancel it before it's finished. Because maybe not this one, because it seems to have gone through. Let's try to find one with quite an obvious, lots of frames to it. Yeah, it's in this one here. Stop it before it gets going. Oh, it's not going to do it now, is it? One, I had thought it was maybe a problem with the battery running out, and obviously that can do strange things to devices when they're just running out of battery. I'm trying to find one that's actually got a fair bit of animation to it. Not just repeatable animation, but here we go, this one. If I go like that, so it's obviously started to send some information, but it hasn't sent it all. And because I've quit, sometimes it appears what happens is that when it's near the end, it doesn't actually send all the information across, and so you end up with a glitch. In this particular case, again, it's actually done it. So what you noticed there, it was glitching as it was loading more and more frames of the animation. I highly recommend to Divoom, that they change that so that the loading screen happens until the whole animation's actually gone across, because it makes strange things happen when you don't allow all the information. See, this is supposed to have a big explosion, so it is getting sent across now, but before it was having problems. And of course it's having that Blue Peter moment of where it's not repeatable now, but that's what I do think is maybe a little bit wrong. But the animations, the way it looks, I'm looking forward to that the technology moves on and they get even more colours available to these LEDs. But until now though, this is a fun little thing to have in the corner of your room. And you can use it as an alarm clock, you can use it as a fun thing to, tell people to get out of your room. I still wouldn't stick this in your car to send messages to other people. They might not like it. Many people prefer it that you use all your fingers when they wave to them. So let's have a look to see if there's some silly thing you could do. I mean, obviously what you could do is stick it in your window for Halloween and scare the local kids. What else could you do with it? Yeah, send love messages to your wife, your girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, whichever, your other half in general. Just let them know that you love them. You can do lots of fun things. And yes, it does appear to be kind of expensive for what you get, but to be able to have all this with it, this is part of the paid experience, I would say. I wouldn't see this as free, I would see this as part of the package. Well, one thing we want to do, of course, is to see actually making some kind of pixel animation ourselves. Now, I'm no expert, I can barely draw a matchstick man, but I know with the animation part of it, you can do simple things, you can do very complicated things, obviously. But I've got a feeling that people do this on their computer first and then send it across, because drawing pixel by pixel, complicated stuff like that on here, it would be a bit difficult. Though you might have a big tablet or something that could do it easier, like an iPad or something. But anyway, basically you agree with what you want to do, and then you can play it. Oh, I've actually done a pixel by mistake. You can also record your voice, so you can say something like this. But it doesn't go across to here. I don't know if it's supposed to. Let's send it to the device. Nope, makes no difference. Doesn't use the speaker that's in here. We can also just go to straight design. Why it went across to showing Sonic, I'm not too sure. Maybe I've made some kind of saving, but again, you can just draw something in here. You can put some text. Oh, it even rotates. So let's get rid of the rubbish in the background, shall we? There we go. So, am I doing lead talk by accident? I am doing lead talk by accident. And there we go. So let's put some spaces after it so it goes off the screen. And make our own little message so that we've got our own little message board. Very nice. Can we make it go faster? Whoa, can't read that, it's going too fast. Can make it go some other way. Scroll up and down. Let's make that full screen. Make it go from the right again. Make it full size. There we go, so we could actually send messages to people. So yeah, you can do fun stuff like that as well. And you can save all this and keep it for later, and oh, that's fun stuff. As always, happy gaming.